We are Samaris and we're from Iceland.
Deep sweet sleeping, hide at night for nerves more alert.
What are the conflicts in our music?
I think since we started making music, we were always just trying to have fun. And I think for this particular album, maybe the biggest irony would be that we're singing in English, which is something that we were asked to do by, people that were interviewing us, our label. They always asked us, why do you sing in Icelandic? Why do you do this? Why do you do that? And you always had to explain yourself. So we just kind of figured,
let's just try it out.
We don't care. We're just going to do it and see what people say. And they still keep talking about it.
But now I feel like, you switched over to English. Meh, 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 meh.
Yeah.
We are back towards the sun.
The album was put together in 4 different countries, and we were all split apart everywhere, And I was living in Berlin, she in Holland, and
you're all over the place.
Yeah, kind of just running around.
So it was made, bits and pieces everywhere, and then not really all of us in the studio at the same time, I think.
Yeah, I think we met once, everyone in the studio. Otherwise, it was just this album is actually made a lot just over the internet as well, just using Dropbox.
People in Iceland don't really. I think it's a bit of a fantasy that everyone in Iceland believes in elves and trolls, but we were definitely told stories about elves and trolls when we were little.
And some hidden people that lives in the rocks. I guess it's all the same, maybe.
Yeah, the stories are very endearing, but I don't think people take them too seriously.
My grandfather used to see elves, and not trolls, but hidden people and ghosts and stuff.
We're so involved!
I'm not really interested in that.
Okay.
I never watch football unless there's a championship, and it's 100 times more fun now that Iceland's in it.
Yeah, of course, it's so much fun. And I used to play football when I was younger, and now I can feel it all coming back, and I'm like, whoa, I'm such a fan. But yesterday we were driving through Austria, coming here, and we stopped on the border of Austria and Germany and saw the game.
In a tiny little bar.
In a tiny little bar, in the middle of nowhere. And we was the barman and us.
Yeah, and we were all shouting we were going crazy.
It was crazy, he's gonna tell the story probably until he dies. There was 4 Icelandic people and an Irish dude sitting on his bar.
I think we definitely appreciate how small Iceland is, but I don't think we can take one or the other. Crowded city versus nature and quiet, or a smaller town. It's really both very lovely, but I think it's good that we're I at least appreciate that it was raised in a smaller community rather than a big city.
But I never feel though claustrophobic in bigger cities. I quite like big city life as well.
I kind of feel more claustrophobic in Iceland because you always see the same people and I don't know, it's hard to get out. But then you just drive for half an hour and then there's nobody. And it's really nice.
That's really nice.
Last night I dreamt I was cutting my hair and it was all growing back on. It was really weird. I don't know.
I've been having, because we've been in the car so much for the past day, so I've been having this weird car dreams that we're trying to get somewhere but we don't get there. And last night me and Stoppe, our sound engineer, were trying to have some kind of a mission in a car, and nothing really happened. But we were just driving around for hours.
I dreamt a lot this morning, but the one thing I remember the most was that I was going to America and I couldn't remember what to pack. And everything was completely chaotic. Maybe it's something to do with being on the car and you're constantly packing everything up and down.
Yeah, I think it's car dreams. Yeah, but the hair,
I don't know.
Your hair is all over the place in the car though. Okay, that is the bus. No money. The bus didn't arrive. Lost my phone. I was asleep.
Yeah.
Couldn't find my phone.
Couldn't find my wallet.
Couldn't find my wallet.
Couldn't
Lost
find
myself.
my shoes.
Lost myself. Didn't know. I'm always on time.
My favorite excuse would be that I was late because I was...
Okay, you.
Yeah, next question, please.
Sure got the way.
My favorite smell would be jasmine flowers.
My favorite smell is cigarette smell, like 10 minutes after somebody smokes a cigarette. Like when it's just like in the air.
Yeah, I think my favorite smell probably like new freshly cut grass maybe.